Shark Game here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I'm representing for the fathers today. You know, where the fathers at? Where the fathers at? Huh? Where y'all at? Where the fathers at? Now, I don't have any kids, but I know sometimes a lot of fathers don't feel like they're being appreciated out here. I get it. I'm not going to say I understand because I don't have any kids, but I get it in this society because there's no money in Father's Day like it is for Mother's Day. So I get it. I get it. If you're a father, you don't feel appreciated for whatever reason, I feel you. But hey, that's why I'm representing for Father's Day, for all the fathers today. That's right. We're going to start this thing off right today. That's right. On a Sunday afternoon, where I'm at. What up, Lamar? On a Sunday afternoon, 2:18, East Coast time, where I'm at. That's right. We're going to do it right. See, in society, women are the biggest consumers in this country. So that's why when it comes to Mother's Day, it's Mother's Day sales everywhere, plastered all over the place. You been driving out, you can be in your car driving. You see a banner right there. Mother's Day sale at such and such store. Now it's Father's Day. I ain't seen none of that shit. You be online. A banner on a website. Mother's Day sale on Amazon. On any website, really. I didn't see none of that shit for Father's Day. None of that. No banners, no sales, none of that. We don't feel appreciated, man. What's going on? So I feel you, man. I feel you. I know what it is. A lot of politics that comes to that. But hey, man, what are we gonna do? We don't have control of the laws and the public policies that happen in this country. So hey, you can make it do what it do, baby. Don't, detach from societal norms. Don't seek validation. If you want some validation, stand in the mirror and look. That's where you seek your validation from. You, and only you. And if anyone wants to champion you or build you up or celebrate you, cool. Be grateful. Embrace it. But don't look for it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So hey, this video, I'm going to talk about how to be the player. How to be a player. That's right. How to be a player on Father's Day. Yeah, that's right. And when I say, hey, how to be a player, I'm not talking about just being a player of women. No, this is much bigger than just women. Having women, that's just a part of being a player. No. Once you're a player for life. This is a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle that I live. This ain't just about women. This is much bigger than women. Sometimes you got to see the big picture. Got to see, it's like a big picture frame that I got in front of me that you can't see. Big ass picture from damn near the top of the ceiling all the way, that stretch all the way down to the floor. Big ass picture I got like that. Of a naked woman. It's art. A lot of people love it. You might have seen me post it up on Instagram a couple months ago. It's beautiful, beautiful portrait. So you got to see the big picture. You got to start to see yourself in that picture too. So nothing really changed for me until I started to understand human nature, how people function, different groups of people function. I don't care where they live at. China, Japan, Australia, Canada, Mexico, Georgia, New York, California, Washington State, Brazil, wherever people are in this world, you have to understand how they function. You have to understand their values, their beliefs, if they have any beliefs. Some people don't got no beliefs, but they have values. They might not be good values, could be bad values, but you have to understand their values, because once you understand their values, then you understand what's important to them. This is anywhere on the planet. I don't care where they live. I don't care how they grew up. I don't care what environment they grew up in. There's certain things that's important to some people that is not to others. That's just what it is. So once I understood human nature, that's when things started to change. For me personally. Then I started to, started not to judge so much. Started not to have a little compassion, empathy for people. I try not to see things through the lens of people in the dominant society. Try to see things and be objective and have my own perspective for a change, instead of taking the ideologies or philosophies of other people. I sat down and thought about, how do I see this? How does this pertain to me? And can I even relate to any of these people? Just one person, one at a time, if any. You have to have a philosophy about yourself, standards. You got to compete against yourself. I don't have no competition. Other people, I don't see them as competition. Only competition I have is myself. So this is a different mind shift than most people. Most people, they're competing against everyone else at the job, in the marketplace, at the church. They're competing against everybody. But me, I'm not competing against anybody. I'm competing against myself. It's hard to beat yourself. Nobody can beat me. Nobody can be you. But most people, they're trying to be somebody else. So the game is all twisted and all over the fucking place. You know what I'm saying? You're a genius, you compete with yourself. Yeah, compete with yourself. It's no competition. There's only one you. And you're very unique. So this is why when other people try to be someone else, I'm like, yo, you're hustling backwards. You're going to have to start all over again. Because eventually it's going to crash. Whatever you're trying to do, if you're trying to be someone else, it's going to crash. And you have to start all over again. And I've seen it happen time after time. With a lot of people. They go through this. They keep spinning their wheels over and over and over. And they'll do this shit 20, 30, 40 years. And they'll get late 40s, 50s, 60s. Now they're bitter. Mad at everybody. Feel like everybody owed them something now. But then they start meeting people. Then they start meeting new people, because the old people don't fuck with them no more. Start meeting new people. Now they got all these standards now. Got new standards for all the new people coming in. And all these new people, they don't got a damn thing to do with none of that shit that happened to you back in the day. And you're telling the new people about Oh, you don't understand what I've been through. If you were me, you would understand where I'm coming from. Shit, I don't want to understand where you're coming from, and I don't care. And why are you even telling me this shit in the first place? You turning me off just telling me this bullshit. And they think that they're doing a good deed by telling you how bad they're just bad pickers. They pick bad people to be around. They pick people with just any kind of morals. I mean, and then they're gonna come to you and make it seem like they're the cream of the crop. I'm like, you're not impressing me by telling me how of the scumbags you picked back in the day didn't work out for you. You know, there's a lot of women that do this. They got married early, and then they get divorced late 40s, 50s, and they're gonna meet you and try to tell. They're gonna say, "Hey, had some bad experiences in my past. I got divorced. Then they'll tell you that their ex-husband got married again, right? So I'm like, well, wait a minute. How come you ain't got married again? If he's such a scumbag and he got married again, and obviously you don't think you're a scumbag, how come you're not married again? Something ain't adding up, you know? Now, if a woman comes out and say, hey, I don't believe in the institution of marriage no more, okay, I'll give you that. But if you come off like you holy and thou, like you're better than what happened in the past and you're better than your ex and you're pointing the finger at him, I'm like, wait a minute. It takes two to tango, baby. Can't be just him. I mean, based on if I was to follow your logic, this doesn't make any sense. I mean, even if you're a scumbag, eventually you're going to get found out. Nobody's that good. Nobody's that good long term. Even scumbags get found out after a while. Criminals get found out after a while. Con artists get found out after a while. This shit has to end. It's not going to, there's no longevity being that way. There's no longevity with bad intent. If you have bad intent, it's going to crumble sooner or later. Now, I say all that to say, when I've learned all of this, how people function, different types of people in every group function, yes, when I started to be able to see things, see the red flags, started to be able to hear certain things, coded words, coded languages, See, sometimes language can be kind of like how should I say, kind of like be used in a positive way and a negative way. Language can be kind of like a way to push people back, keep them out, Just like some people say, hey, if I go to Japanese, I learn the language. Does that help? Speaking a language, that's like just a start. What about once you learn the language, what's next? Then you have to learn how people function in Japan. People function very different in Japan compared to living in the USA or just living in North and South America. People function very differently. People will smile in your face. Might even show you a good time. Take you home, wine you and dine you, and bam! Drop you like a bad habit. All this time you thinking, hey man, she likes me or whatever. No, she don't. She didn't. You miss all the signs. To her, it was just a good time thing. She was just a good time girl. You know, that's it. It's a good time girl. See, you have to watch people's body language. See, I always say the body never lies, hands down. The body never lies. People can say things to you. People can say, they can tell you different things. They can put on a show. They can smile, laugh, all that good stuff. But the body never lies, you know? But hey, not saying anything wrong with a good time girl. If that's what you want, cool, but don't get caught off guard. That's all I'm saying. Now, I see a lot of people still going to Japan to this day. I hear about it all the time. They'll go there. First, they'll go to China. They go to some other country, China, Thailand, where else? Korea. You know, Korea and Japan is very similar in some ways, but they function very different. In Korea, if someone doesn't like you, you're gonna know real quick. They don't want to talk to you. You're gonna know real quick. It's not gonna be a lot of smiling and cheesing going on. They don't like you. Peace. I'm out. Just like that. Or they'll just keep walking. They won't say shit to you. In Japan, no. People will talk to you all day long. You know, smile, give you directions, take your phone number. Oh, I'll call you. Oh, yeah. She won't ever call. But hey, but around the same time, once you're talking to her, she's trying to get away. She's easing off. She's walking. And if you're talking to a woman and she's walking away from you slowly but surely, that's a sign she doesn't want to talk to you, even though she's still talking to you. You see what I'm saying? See, so sometimes some women can lead you on to think otherwise. See, in America, if a woman doesn't like you, there's a good chance she just ain't gonna say shit. She might say a word or two and she keep it moving. But some of these other countries, not necessarily like that. You have to understand. And plus, a lot of these other countries, this is a male-driven society, male-dominated society. Period. You know, see, in America, everything is kind of like, it's all about image. And Japan is like that too. It's all about image. It's all about the image. You know, it's all about keeping harmony in Japan. In America, it's all about just make it look good. That's it. Now, if something happens, they'll come in later and clean it up. That's what the media is for. Press conference is for. The press conference is like, you know, cleanup job. We'll do a cleanup job if we have to. That's what the press conference is for. That's the only difference, really. But you have to understand this. Once I understood this, I started to become less judgmental of people. I came to the realization that most people aren't really thinking for themselves. They're living someone else's dream and not theirs. They're not thinkers. They just take what someone else say and just run with it. I challenge you today. Go ask anybody. Hey, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about this? See how they respond. They're going to say, My friend told me this. My friend told me that. I read a magazine on this. I read a book on that. It's not going to be based on how they feel. 9 times out of 10. Yeah. Hey, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. It's Father's Day. I'm representing for the fathers, man. That's right. We're doing it, man. We got to represent for us on today, a day like today. And you know what? You shouldn't wait for Father's Day or any holiday to do some fly shit. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't. I mean, my father's not living anymore. But when my fathers were living, when my parents were living, I didn't wait until the holidays to do some shit that I really wanted to do. That's kind of lame. You know, you should do what you want to do regardless of if it's a holiday or not. Because you have to cherish the moments you have with your parents. Because, you know, my parents have passed away, you know. So you have to cherish the moments you have with the people that you have in your life. Don't take it for granted, man, because you don't want to be one of those people when your parents pass away, you sitting around thinking like, man, I wish I would have done this with my parents. I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have told them I loved them, man. No, you don't want to be like that. Cherish the moments you have with your parents while they're still here. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it for granted. I didn't take it for granted, you know, but I know a lot of people that had, you know. What up, John? I never, my dad. Dig, I never, you never knew your dad? Sugar Man, Superman, Clark Kent? Damn. Fuck. What happened? What up, Shady? Zob 70. You sound like a gamer. Oh, Con, you're a genius. You're a genius, you compete with yourself, yeah. Yeah, what happened? How come you never met your dad, Superman, Clark Kent? Not sure? Damn. You didn't ask your mom? Shit. She knows. Your mom knows. That's fastest way to find. That's the quickest way to find out. I game from the time. I game from time to time. Yeah, I know your ID sounds like you're a gamer. Yeah, you know. She passed when I was 11. Go figure. Damn. So your mom passed away and you never knew your dad. Shit, man. How old are you now? How old are you now, Superman Clark Kent? How old are you? Evil boy, genius. Hey, so how come North Carolina girls are so humble to guys? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. You gotta ask the girls that you ran into why they so humble. Thanks for the videos. You're welcome. Happy Father's Day. Rest in peace to my Papa Dukes. Yes, sir. I'm representing for the fathers today, man. You know, in my 40s and rich. Check my page. Okay, that's good, man. You overcame a lot, man. When you don't have your parents in your life growing up, that's tough. Even if you have one parent, it's still tough. But when you ain't got both, oh my God. You know, it's tough, man. What the hell? Oh, so Superman, you were raised by your what, grandparents? Evil boy. Heard the South is underrated when it comes to chicken ass. Shady. Well, Shady, where you live at? Heard the South is underrated. I never heard that before. I never heard anyone say the South is underrated. I don't know. Maybe on television is women are underrated in the South. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe that's a media thing. I never heard that before. Represent. I represent. Where the farmers at? Oh, this chat is acting a little crazy. I never seen that before. Wow. Real. Myself, that's how I became rich. I had to take care of myself young. Well, yeah, it makes sense. You know, if you don't, you got to do what you got to do. You don't got no choice. You know what I mean? I get that 100%. You don't got no choice. You don't got no other option. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. You know, if you don't got no other option, this shit has to work. A lot of people don't understand that mentality. You know, that's a different mentality. I lived there for 3 months, and the women are not ratchet at all. Nah, you know what? I never met a lot of ratchet women until I came to Georgia. I keep it 100. I haven't met a lot of ratchet women until I came to Georgia. When I was in North Carolina, I didn't meet a lot of ratchet women. But when I moved to Georgia, oh my goodness, they're everywhere. You know, I mean, it's out and about. You see them everywhere. It's kind of, but then it depends on the environment. See, the environment influences people to behave in a certain type of way. The environment, people become a product of their environment at the core. That's what it is. That's not my opinion either. That's just what it is. Maybe the girls like Florida swag. I don't know what they like, bro. I don't know. I think most women like masculine men or men that stand for something. That's what I think most women like, regardless of where you from. It ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. That where you're from shit is kind of that's kind of overrated. That where you're from. I'm from New York, I'm from LA, I'm from Chicago, I'm from Atlanta, I'm from Miami. That shit is kind of overrated, overinflated, overrated, and it's been kind of taken out of proportion really over the years. Yeah, that shit, you know, that's just a bunch of bullshit talk. That's all it is, really. People just be saying shit just to have something to talk about. They're giving everything. Trust me, they are here on the Eastern. Yeah, Danny, they are. But not like here in Georgia. Oh, God. She's a next level type shit here in Georgia. Have you sampled ratchet pussy before? Nah, Shady, I kind of stay away from them type of women. Fuck that. Happy Father's Day, Arnell. Arnell, you got kids? I guess I assume you have kids if you wishing everybody happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to Arnell, goddamn it. But you ever go back to Japan? Yeah, I go to Japan to visit, but not to live. Only visit, not to live. Yeah, at this point in my life, I have no interest of moving back to Japan to live. Absolutely not. It's a very difficult place to live. 2013 was the best year. Oh, that was the best year for you, Evil Boy Genius? That's cool. What up, Bruce? Bruce Leroy. Shit. God damn it. Hey, yo, hit the like button. Do you speak Japanese? Nah, I don't speak Japanese. I understand enough just to get by. What is the fun thing to do in Japan as a black man? Japan is a nice place. Tokyo is a nice place to take a vacation. But when you move there, that's a different ball game. See, in Japan, it pays to know the right people, because Japanese people are very particular when they do things. They don't function socially like we do here in the USA. It's not even close. They don't even do business the same. Nothing is the same. The way they socialize is like totally different. They have nice food. The food is okay, man. The food is okay. You know, it's not the most healthiest food, but it's not the worst either. So I say the food ain't no better than the food here in America, basically. Ain't no better, ain't no worse. Really. I noticed, man, here where I stay are trying to get their hands on Filipino women. I don't see what's so spectacular about them. Well, Danny, where you live at? Exactly. Depends on where you live at. You on the West Coast? San Diego, LA, San Francisco, Seattle? If that's the case, that's probably why. No, where in North Carolina? You near a base, a Marine base in North Carolina? Hey, man, they're giving up on dating. Quality women, especially Asian women, want nothing to do with us. The Grand Admiral's in the house. He's back, baby. Grand Admiral's back, baby. Air Force Base. Which Air Force Base is it? The one near Raleigh? I forgot the name of it. Goldsboro. Yeah. Okay, I know. That's why we've had enough of this. Where we're going to get. Let's just be done with it. Grand Admiral's in the house. Yeah. Now near the base, Danny. That's usually how it is. You know, that's usually how it is. Now there's some. I would say out of all the Asian countries, the Filipino women are the closest to black women. Yeah, I would say they're probably the closest. Cause see, the Filipino women, they don't have a lot of them stereotypes like the Chinese women and the Japanese women and even Indian women have, and the Thai women. They don't have all these. They're not full with all these stereotypes. Now, what all that being said, there's some other stuff that a lot of the Filipino women might have that's not so positive about them too. You know, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that in this video, but there's some stuff about them you have to be aware of. You know, number one, the Philippines is a very it's been exploited. I'm talking the Philippines have been exploited to the fullest. They've been colonized 3-4 times. people don't have what they really need. So in the Philippines, either you're rich or you're poor. Either you're rich or you're dirt poor in the Philippines. So if the girl is rich, she's gonna have a different perspective on life versus a girl that wasn't rich. So that's gonna depends on a lot. Filipino women are not attracted to me, nor are they really that open to brothers. No, they are open to brothers, Grand Admiral. That hasn't been my experience. They are open to brothers. They're very open to brothers. Actually, they're more open to brothers than any of these other groups, any of these other Asian groups. Really. The game is more about ourselves than the external. No doubt about it, Shady. If I have to deal with racism and hate, at least I will get something that looks good and has a higher IQ. Oh, why don't you go get a white girl, Grand Admiral? Go get you a white woman. If that's the case, that true Philippines are like us. But I just gave up. I laid down my life. I got tired. What do you mean you gave up? You sound like you want to kill yourself. You want to commit suicide? Heavy into the Catholic religion. Oh yeah, religion is everywhere. They aren't attractive though. So what's the damn point? Hey, different stroke for different folks, right, Admiral? You like Chinese girls. I remember what you said. I don't like white. You don't like white girls? You just like Chinese women. You stuck on them, boy. You love the Chinese women. But they don't love you. They don't make no sense. I wonder if men are still purchasing them online. You talking about mail order brides, Danny? Yeah, they're still doing the mail order brides. But I don't think they don't actually purchase online. They actually meet up with the girl and the family. They make a connection online. They don't look good and they have low IQ to me. I like Chinese, Japanese. I mean, IQ don't mean shit, bro. I know some people with low IQs that's doing way better than me and you. So low IQs, like, who gives a fuck? I mean, that doesn't really mean very much to me. I mean, that shit is overrated, bro. That's some European way of looking at shit. If you have high IQ, I know some people with high IQ can't find their way out of a goddamn paper bag if they had to. So it doesn't really matter about IQ. It should be. There's more to a person than IQ. At least that's what you should be looking for anyway. But hey, do your thing. There's a Filipino girl that has a black boyfriend right next door to me, so that game is right. Yeah, I know I'm right, Bruce. They're very open. If a Filipino girl gets with you, you know she really likes you. And she ain't trying to use you as no trick. They do that with them other guys. They do that with white guys, no doubt about it. I've seen it many times. You know. So hey, man, it is what it is. It's not my opinion. They hate me because I'm black. They probably do hate you because you're black. Who cares? They hate me because I'm black too. Who cares? You can't have them all. I'm not trying to run for office. So hey, man, it is what it is. White girls are not afraid to ask for sex. Well, no, they're not, Danny, because that's usually all they want anyway. It's easy to ask for something if this is all you want. Especially if you don't give a damn. Fuck it. Shit, just say what you want. If the answer is no, fuck it. She'll move on. You don't know her and she don't know you. Don't commit the Anthony Bourdain, bro. Oh, I don't know who that is. I think all the black men that like Asian women to take a trip to Jonestown and drink the. Oh, you trolling now, Grand Admiral. Depends on the location where you are at. Oh, he's trolling now. Danny, he's trolling. Grand Admiral, he's trolling now. Last time you came on here, Grand Admiral, I thought you was a white guy. You perpetrate. You sound like a white guy. You come off like a white guy. You say a lot of stuff that sounds like white guys. A lot of stuff that sound a lot like white guys. I picked up on that the last time you was online. If I were white, I'd be out getting laid by hot Asian girls and enjoying life. Well, shit, a lot of them not getting laid either, Grand Admiral. Shit, a lot of them not getting laid either. From what I've been hearing. But since a lot of them paying child support too now. From what I've been hearing, I hear them complain all the time. They paying child support. Some of them haul ass. Don't pay at all. Eastern North Carolina, they're barely any age. Yeah, a lot of Asian people they like being around big cities and military establishments. They flock to big cities and any place where it's a military base. That's where you're gonna see them at. They don't be in small towns very much. Unless they work there. That's about it. Really. That's pretty much how they get down. They love big cities. Love big cities. That's what they really want to be near the big cities, boy. They love it. Now they might lie to you and say that ain't the case. Especially if she's from Japan. They'll lie to you and say, no, I don't like big cities. I don't have to live here. Yeah, you lying. You know. There are a lot of women from Venezuela that work with me. It seems like they are into brothers more than white men too. They treat me right. Yeah, women from Venezuela are pretty cool. I met a couple women from Venezuela. They're pretty cool. I still talk to one of them to this day. So yeah, you have a point with that, Bruce. I've seen a few in Raleigh and Greenville. Yeah, Raleigh and Greenville, Raleigh's, that's considered to be a major city. As far as, the U.S. is concerned. So yeah, I'm not surprised that they'd be there. You know about Greenville, North Carolina? Or Greenville, South Carolina? Women tend to flock to big cities. Yeah, I like all races. I just don't like fat chicks. Honey ain't for me. You don't like them big girls, Arnell? You don't like them big girls? Arnell, you don't like them big girls? I forgot that too. Yeah, there are two. There's one in South Carolina and one in North Carolina. You like big cities, Danny? Oh, you like big girls. Oh, you like big girls, Danny. Okay. Hey man, somebody gotta hit it. Shit. Hey man. Hell to the no. Hey, somebody gotta hit it, man. Don't stop discriminating on the big girls, man. Cut it out. Cut it out, man. Hell to the no. Hey, what up, Bravo? Now, let me tell you what. I like proportionate women. They might have too much weight on them, but they're very proportionate. So I like that. You know. But I tell you what, y'all know my rule. Plump, plump. Oh hell, y'all know my rule. Anybody heard it? Y'all know about my stomach rule, my stomach philosophy, and the ass philosophy. Hey, y'all know about it. Y'all know what it is. If you don't know what it is, I'll explain it real quick. Let me know. You don't know about it, Danny? Okay, check this out. If your ass, here it is. If your stomach is bigger than your ass, you're in violation. That's it. Come on now. If your stomach is bigger than your ass, that ain't right. That ain't right now. Come on. You know. Come on. You know, you're at risk of all kind of stroke, heart attack, all that good stuff. It's bad for the health. You heard? All right, Danny, he said he heard that before. Yeah. What up, Gary? Yeah. My back's still messed up from 15 years ago, learning a hung rodeo style. I mean, well, you let the girl on top of you on now? Come on, man. You too big. Shit. If you're too big, man, you can't let her get on top of you, man. Come on. You got to get on top of her. Shit. Hit it from the back. You know what it is. You know what it is now. After your damn back started hurting. Shit. All right, hit the like button. Hit the like button. I went to a Japanese restaurant yesterday. Japanese people seem okay. Yeah, they're okay. You know, if you're not like involved with them, they're okay in a restaurant. Yeah, they're okay. But if you're involved with them, boy, you might be all confused. You don't know if she like you or what. And if things, see, this is where the bad social skills come in at. I did a video on this a couple of days ago. There's a lot of women out here have bad social skills. So you can be in a relationship with them, right? And as long as everything is cool, y'all be just fine. But if something happens, and something is gonna happen if you stay around each other long enough, that's just a part of life. You might get sick, kids might get sick, you get sick, you lose your job, you lose your income, whatever. You know, if she gonna be looking to leave and get up out of that motherfucker automatically in most cases. You know, that's just their mentality. You know, because that's pretty much how they've been socialized to be. So you can be in a relationship with them. If everything's going well, at least the way they would like, you good. But if something happens by some means, she gonna be looking to get up out of there. Especially if she's still pretty, if she looks decent. She's still attractive. Now, if she's fat, overweight, don't look the way she used to look, nah, she probably think twice about leaving. But even still then, she's gonna stop doing the motherly things within the household. And I remember when I first went to Japan, it took me about a year and a half to really learn, just understand the Japanese people. And I learned, I met a lot of different couples. Most of these couples are not happy together. And a lot of people are depressed. A lot of people just learn how to stay together, but they're not really together. So it's that type of mentality. It's all about for sure. Put on a good face, but they probably ain't had sex in years. They stay together for the kids and all that good stuff. But if you lose your income, if she's still attractive, if she feels confident she can go and get another guy, she gonna get up out of there. 9 times out of 10. That's what it is. Yeah, they are nicer than Chinese, but the problem with that, Gary, is they're very dishonest. At least the Chinese people are honest. You know what I'm saying? At least they're honest. They don't want to fuck with you. You're gonna know they don't want to fuck with you. But the average Japanese person is not gonna say that. They'll talk with you all day long. Get your phone number, never call your ass. So you just wasted an hour or two talking to this woman, and she ain't never called your ass. Damn. See, if it was a Chinese woman, you would have known within 5 minutes, probably less than that, that she don't want to talk to your ass. Well, nowadays, feel that the grass is green on the other side and will disappear, pop back up like it ain't nothing. Yeah, a lot of them do that shit, Danny. They'll leave and try to come back once you get back on your feet. Nope. Don't let the motherfuckers back in either. Never do that shit. If you let a woman back in when she left you and now she want to come back, you're disrespecting yourself if you let her back into your life. Gotta have some standards. You know, goddamn pinball machine. You pop in and pop out. The Chinese all about money. Probably so. Japanese will save face and act like they like you, not embarrass you. Chinese are straightforward. Yeah, that's a good point. It seems you have thought about getting Rebecca Lynn Pope on your channel. No, I never thought about getting Rebecca on my channel, Danny. I don't know how to get in contact with her. Really? And do she do interviews? I don't know, Danny. I like what she talks about. I know she live here. I know she live in the Atlanta area, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't really know how to get in contact with her. Oh, so she does interviews. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see. You know, I like her perspective on a lot of things. So I don't know. We'll see. But I haven't been able to get anybody on lately. I'm like, I'm like 0 and 16, Danny. No one wants to come on here, man. No one wants to come on here, man. I'm 0 and 16. Every time I ask, no response. For whatever reason. If I do get a response, it's like, oh, I'll get back to you, or let me know when you want to do it. So I'll let them know when I want to do it, whenever I'm available. Then I don't get no response back, yo. So, hey, it is what it is. So, have you ever thought about doing a panel? Doing a panel with who? Bravo. I thought about it, but with who? No, I don't watch no damn Tommy Sotomayor. Oh, hell no. You listen to that shit, Gary? He be saying, hell no. I don't listen to that bullshit. Crazy. Dude be talking some crazy shit. I don't know how people listen to that shit. My God. I couldn't take listening to that shit. Yeah, they talk like it don't matter about your sub and don't do it. No, you want too real for them. Oh, you too real for them. I might be too real for them, bro. I might be. I don't know. Oh, shit, Duke Jackson usually reach out. Oh, or maybe he'll reach out to me one day, Danny. I don't know. We'll see. You know? I'm sorry, I got issues. Yeah, he got some major issues, boy. I mean, how people listen to that crazy shit he be saying? My God. Man, I'd be like, yo, just go kill yourself. God dang. Go kill yourself. That's all. You know, I would minimize to 4 people. Yeah, 4 people is good in a group setting. You know, 3 to 4 people is good. League of Dads is very very similar. I never heard of that. It's, have you ever made a woman submit to you over text before meeting up? Submit to what, David? Submit to what exactly? Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of things with text. Tommy needs to get jumped by black people. You need to get jumped by some black people. That's funny. I wouldn't take text serious nowadays for sexual favors. For sexual favors? No, I don't do the sexual favors thing, yo. I just, if I want to smash, I'll just try and smash. But as far as sexual favors, no, I don't do that shit. I mean, you can use text as kind of like to warm a woman up before you meet them, but sexual favors, I don't see the need in that shit. I don't need to do that shit. Because if you come off like, if you take that position as like sexual favor type thing, if you do this, I'll have sex with you. You know, if you take that position, that's a weak position. So, I wouldn't take that position at all. I come through the door like, look, I'm the prize. I mean, I don't put the pussy on the pedestal, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I roll. Godfrey talk about women on the Vlads. He said, Godfrey is a good comedian. He's a funny comedian. He's yeah, he seems to be a witty and smart guy, Godfrey. I think I've seen him in a stand up once. So seems to be a wise guy, you know. He understands what's going on out here. It needs to happen again. Yeah, hit the like button. Head to leg. Man, it's been an hour since we been on here. Jeez. Time moves fast. YouTube sent me a message. They're going to take my direct messages because of my sub count or lack of videos. So what kind of videos you do, Danny? What kind of videos you do? How many videos you have up? Oh, gaming. How many videos you have? YouTube got all kind of new rules. Yeah, they change the rules every 3 to 4 months, seems like. I had 2, but I reset my YouTube. Oh. Well, did you have a lot of messages? Yeah, so check out Falling Underground. He be saying the real stuff about women. Falling Underground? I never heard of that, Gary. What are you be talking about, Gary? Well, your breezy cooking for you today. I'm supposed to go to I was supposed to go to dinner, man, but I didn't feel like driving through the traffic, yo. For real. Yo, the traffic is all backed up out here, man. I can't do it. I got caught in that traffic yesterday, man. I can't do that shit. Not 2 days straight, man. It's ridiculous out here. The traffic is ridiculous. Damn. I mean, they got doing construction on the interstates. It's crazy, man. They got one lane. Man, they got one lane open on 285. That's crazy, man. They're doing construction on both sides of 285. Then plus, you know, if you know it's gonna be backed up. Yeah, and then you know 85 is gonna be backed up because everybody's coming off of 285 to go on 85, so that's backed up. So I'm like, yo, I can't. I'm not going nowhere today, man. I'll just stay close to home. I can't do it. You know, I can't do 2 days straight of that traffic. It's crazy. When are you going to do another hangout video with that one guy? They probably do it tomorrow. Tomorrow or Tuesday. Evil Boy Genius. All in Underground talks about life basically. I think he's starting a rooming house for blacks only. One lane. Yeah, one lane, Raul. I hate those women bashing channels. I'd rather teach younger men to build wealth instead of focus on women. I-40 here I've been working on for like 5 years now. Where you live at? Where? Oh, you live in Goldsboro. Yeah. Yeah, I-40. I never been on. I don't think I ever been on I-40. Shit, I don't think I ever been on there. I think I was about to get on I-40 one time for something, but that was a wrong turn. You know, I don't blame you, bro. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of those women that bash like black men on their channels, they just be trying to get views, man. That's all it is. They want a video to go viral. I-95? Yeah, I've been on I-95 many times. Yeah. Where I'm from, I stay close to I-95. Where I'm from, it's not too far. Probably like an hour from where I'm from. It take me an hour to get to the I-95. So yeah, I've pretty much been getting on I-95 and I-20 all my life since I was 17. So that's pretty common, being that I'm from South Carolina. Need a helicopter, shit. You need something. This traffic is crazy here, yo. It's crazy. There's just too many people on the road here. That's the problem. Yeah, you see where they pulled the baby daddy card off the shelves? Nah, I ain't see that. What's that about, Danny? Pulled the baby daddy card off the shelf. Nah, I heard nothing about that. What's that about? It was like a joke for Father's Day, I think. Oh, it was a joke. Yeah, see, that's the thing. They have jokes on Father's Day. How many times have you seen them have jokes on Mother's Day? Think about it. They had no jokes on Mother's Day. I've never heard it before. Never seen it. There's a joke on Father's Day. You know why? Because it's a joke. Nobody respects Father's Day in this country. There's no money in Father's Day, like compared to Mother's Day. That's how it is here in this country. That's disrespectful. That's why I said when I started this video, I'm representing for the fathers today. Because a lot of fathers don't feel appreciated. Yeah, it had black couples on it. That's even worse. That's like a slap in the face. That's how it is, man. This is America. This is America. That's what Childish Gambino said. This is America. Did you hear about? Yeah, I just answered that shit. Evil boy genius. Father's Day is important. I gave him $10. It is important, but they don't act like it is. In this society, they don't act like it is. You know, gotta cherish the time you have with your parents, man. Don't take that shit for granted, man. Don't. Trust me. You don't want to be like a lot of these other people out here. Their parents die. They be thinking about all the shit they should have done while the parents was living together. Don't do that shit. Hell no. Much respect to the fathers who stay with their families. Yeah, there's a lot of good fathers out here that stay with their families. But if you look at the news, you be thinking that all the fathers left. 50%, they're gone. And that's crazy. That's the craziest shit I ever heard in my life. And people buy into this bullshit. They see on television. I'm like, you crazy. There's a lot. I don't know too many guys that just leave and don't give a fuck about the kids. Don't ever want to see them again. I don't know too many guys that's like that. Now I know some guys that had to get away from the child's mom because she was crazy as cat shit. But even still then, they said, hey, I'll just wait until the kids get old enough and then I'll tell them what really happened. You know, but just leave and never come back. I don't know too many guys like that. I don't know too many deadbeats that's like that. They'll make it seem like the deadbeats is the majority of the U.S. population when it comes to men. That's just crazy way of thinking. I mean, like, god damn, everybody ain't fucked up like that. Damn, now there's some fucked up guys out here now. Don't get it twisted, but you know, they let a lot of women slide with shit. And meanwhile, you got women today, they're leaving the kids and they haul ass with another man. And the dad, he's a single parent now. Nobody says anything about that shit. That shit gets slide along the way. You know? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. I mean, I know one of my homeboys is like that. He's a single parent. He follows me on YouTube. You know, he's like, he said his ex-wife just said she couldn't live like this no more. She's like, you take full custody of the kids. I'll come over on the weekends or whatever, but I can't live with y'all. What kind of shit is that? You know how selfish that is? But there's a lot of women out here that's doing this. They don't give a damn about no family. But you don't hear anybody talk about it though. You know, they let women slide with so much bullshit today. And the reason why they do that, because women are the biggest consumers in this country. So they let them slide. Women hardly ever go to jail, none of that shit. They let them slide with any goddamn thing. You know, because they spending some money. Guys aren't really spending money like that. If you go to the malls, it's full with women. You know, so it's that type of game that they play out here. You heard about the lady going to jail for sucking off the cable guy. He called the police on her for that. Nah, I ain't heard about that shit, bravo. He must didn't like it. He must didn't like it. I have to big up men who take care of children that are not theirs that are in a difficult task. Yeah, a lot of guys step in and take care of a guy's kids. I gotta salute that shit too. Because I'm not ever gonna do that shit. I'm not gonna be no stepdad. Fuck that. I salute them guys. No doubt about it. But I'm not doing that shit. Hell no. I don't got kids yet. What the hell I look like trying to being daddy for? What the hell I look like trying to be stepdad? I mean, come on. Society is built on women worship. Of course. Got to make women feel good about themselves so they can go out and keep spending money. That's what it's all about. It's all about making people feel good about themselves. Make them feel important. As long as they keep spending money, keep doing what they're doing, or at least try to get people to do what they want. These people that run these big institutions. That's what it's all about. They'll do anything to try to get people to spend money. They'll legalize marijuana, do all kind of stuff. They want people to start getting these damn mortgages. That's why they legalized that shit in the marijuana in California and Washington State and Denver. They trying to get y'all in them damn in them houses. It ain't about no damn weed, man. Not like they care about people. They don't care about no damn people in this country. Please. I had a basketball team, and there was a lot of great fathers. I was proud of seeing that every week. Yeah, and what's so crazy? I'm glad you said that, Bravo. People act like being a parent is such a big deal. No, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take care of your kids. Why is that such like a big deal today? I never really understood that shit. That shit started like kind of like in the 90s. When I was growing up, none of this shit was really a big deal. Happy Father's Day. Happy Mother's. People don't really talk about that shit like that. I mean, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, big ups to you. But why it gotta be celebrated? Why it has to be a holiday? Why it has to be all about shopping, going out and buying shit? It's not. It's very disingenuous. It's not really real. Three more, like, to even it out. Women are unthankful, so never take women with kids. I would never do that shit. When is it too late to be a father? It's never too late, bro. As long as you can blow, as long as you can bust off, and as long as you can take responsibility, it's never too late. I mean, if you have bad health, that's when it's too late. If you have bad health, it's too late then. You know, because if you have bad health, you need somebody to take care of you. You ain't in a position to take care of no kids. Yeah, it's all about the money. It's Consumers Day. Exactly. It's all about making people feel good so they can go out and spend money. And come Monday morning, what they gonna do? What most people gonna do Monday morning? They gonna take their stinking ass to work and get kicked in their ass. And they're gonna feel bad about themselves again. Back to regular routine. So they'll pump them up today. Today is like they're gonna have a party today. But come Monday morning, get your stinking ass to work. You know, that's the game that they play. I've done the stepfather thing. A thankless job. Shout out to you, Lavar. I mean, for me to think about this for a second. For a woman that got 2 kids, and you thinking about settling down with her, boy, she got to be a hell of a woman. I'm talking about, boy, she got to be like a Swiss Army ninja in the kitchen. A goddamn a unicorn in the sack. I mean, no, she got to be marvelous. To have 2 kids, you're gonna settle down. She got to be marvelous. She can't be like the average woman. That shit ain't gonna work. Come on. I tell you, gotta have a fancy car. Will not get you, girls. Don't fall for that car salesman. Yeah, having a look, getting a look. Cars. That's just a cars used for hustle. It's just a hustle tactic. That's all it is. It's just a hustle tactic. That's all it is. You know, just because you got a nice car, it's a hustle tactic. That's all it is. You're gonna now. What type of women would be attracted to you just for your car? You got to ask yourself that question. Man, hard to fix them about kids. Shit, I met one 24 and already have 4 kids. Yeah, 24, 4 kids. Yeah, I met somebody like that, Danny. I met somebody like that 15 years ago. She was like 24 with 5 kids. Yeah, I'm good. Behind in a motorcycle. Yeah, a car is just a fucking car, yo. Not really that. I'm not really into cars like that. I never was really. I like a nice car, but I don't put too much into the car. I'm not that. I'm not that materialistic. You know, I just never really looked at it like that. You know, after 5, it reading. Yeah, I never looked at it like that. You know, I don't like. I mean, when you buy let's say you buy a new car. After about 6 to 12 months, it don't feel new no more. It feels just like another car. He said women with kids are a problem. Some, but not all. Some, but not all. There's some women where I know with kids, they're not bad people, but that's a package deal. That's a lot of responsibility to settle down with a woman with kids and you don't have no kids. That's a lot of responsibility, bro. A lot of women made bad decisions when they were younger. You know, some women learn better and they do better, but a lot of them don't. Sound stopped working. Really? You bullshitting, Danny. I had fancy cars and it really didn't bring no bitches around. What the fuck? Yeah, if you don't got no game, the cars ain't gonna do shit, bravo. Y'all can hear me? Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yep. All right, cool. Just checking. I think it's that go crazy. Cars don't mean shit. It don't. It might have been my computer. Yeah, I think it's your computer, Danny. Everybody else can hear me except for you. You gotta refresh your screen, Danny. Hit the like button. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. got to have game. That's saying broke niggas get more bitches than me. Yeah, so now them dudes got game. That's what it is. Now them dudes know what to say. Garden man fucks rich man wife. No car. Exactly. Yeah, that's where your focus. That's your focus should be on income. I agree with that, Gary, 100%. But just keep in mind, money only go but so far. You still gotta have. Actually, man, you know what's crazy? The more money you have, the more game you have to have. People are not gonna just flock to you because you have money. I know there's a lot of people putting out that message out here that if you got money, you set for life. No. The more money you make, the more game you have to have. One of my coworkers that got out of jail had a woman waiting for him, got out, and she pretty much built him back up. Exactly, Danny, because he had game. If you can have a chick wait for you when you get out of prison, you gotta have game to do that shit. That doesn't happen by luck or by chance. You have to know what to say. You have to have the gift of gab, charm, charisma, all that good stuff. You have to understand body language. That's what it is. Now I got 9 bitches ready. You got 9. God damn, bro. Income can bring out the game in you. Yeah, that's a start. Well, income can make a fool out of you too. You can make a fool out of yourself. You can play yourself if you have money too. I know a lot of guys that made themselves look like a fool, played themselves. You fuck around, you be like Bill Cosby around this motherfucker. Shit. Every woman gets a turn. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Shit. That's what's gonna happen to you if you have a bunch of money but no game. Me too. Me too. Shit. I'm trying to get 6 more. Well, and more the merrier, Bravo. More you have, better off you be. As long as you can manage, you know. If you're not worried about paying bills anymore, you can be confident that's what I mean. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, I agree with that 100%, Gary. Simply stop having sex. Women problem 6. Stop having sex. What for? We're sexual creatures. What? Why? I wouldn't tell nobody to stop having sex. I would say just be responsible. And this is what happened. This is what could happen, or what does happen. But I wouldn't tell nobody to stop having sex. Who the hell am I to tell someone to stop having sex? I'm not the moral police. I'm like a news reporter. Women judge you also based on the type of competition to them that you can pull. Yeah, women judge you on all kind of ways. You're gonna be judged by somebody, so who cares? I don't even I ain't really put too much thought into it. I'm having a good time with the bitches. Beyond that, no fat. Can't man. Jesus didn't have sex. I don't know what the hell Jesus did. To be honest. I don't know what's true from what false. I don't get into all that Bible shit. You know. When I'm out and about in the streets, I don't see nobody flipping through no Bibles talking about Jesus. You know, so I don't see Jesus. I don't see people with you know, I don't see anybody talking anything about Jesus when I'm out and about. So I don't know. I'm I'm just a practical thinking guy, man. I talk about what I see and what I experience out here. You know, we can talk about the Bible. I don't know, in another video, I guess, if you want to talk about it. But a lot of that stuff um, doesn't equate to what's going on. Not what I see anyway. In most cases, when some woman opens her legs, she ain't thinking about Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's just reality. When women have sex, they're not thinking about Jesus. When a guy puts on a condom, if he puts on the condom, he ain't thinking about Jesus. He ain't thinking about religion. He ain't thinking about God. He ain't thinking about nothing. He ain't thinking about church. He ain't thinking about his mom, dad, and nobody. You know? So I think we got to put things in the context and perspective. We can't think like people don't think broad like that. People very narrow thinking people out here. They take most of their actions is very narrow thinking. It's not. They don't think. They don't be. No one gets up in the morning and say, "Hey, man, I'm not going to that woman's house to fuck her because Jesus said in the Bible that that's a sin." People aren't thinking like that, bro. I mean, like, we got to be honest. Whether you like it or dislike it, people don't think like this. You know. Ghostface said, if you cut is good and you kicks, you might get a bitch. Man, he's a rapper, man. I don't pay attention to what the fuck them rappers be saying. If rappers say anything, that white boy, he's back. What white boy? I do believe people are sex deprived more than ever. Oh, hell yeah. Look, it's more unhappy women today than ever that I've ever known. Women are making more money, have more opportunities than ever before, but they're more unhappy than in the history of living in the United States of America. Why do you think that is? You got some women out here, man, ain't never had good sex, ain't never had decent sex. They're having horrible sex. They ain't never had an orgasm before. They don't even know what it is. The guy just pump and dump. And she'll get pregnant 2-3 times. That's it. She got to go somewhere else for the good sex. And that's pretty common today. I know this might sound a little far-fetched for some of you guys, but that's pretty common today. See, you don't hear about that on television. You're not going to ever hear that on television. You're going to hear the same old bullshit narrative you've been hearing for the past 20 years. You think about fucking way in church. I do believe people Yeah, they think about when they're in church, Bravo. Yeah, because that's where the freaks at, in church. A lot of freaks in church. They say the freaks come out at night. Nope, they lied. The freaks come out during the day too. The freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. The freaks come out during the day too. Day and night. That is a fact. Most people don't. The worst mistake us men make are expecting women to think on same logical frequency as us. It's almost like they're total different creatures. Yeah, women they think very different. More money, more power, moves, and yet still miserable. Yeah, they're very. Women got more opportunities today than ever before. They sexually liberated. You know, they can talk about sex and have sex with more than one guy. And some guy is always willing to wife them up. Have kids if they want. And they still unhappy. It still ain't enough. So what the hell do these women want? Some women are scared to experience an orgasm and run away. But that's our fault for those who are with dudes like that. Shit, I don't know. Why would they be afraid of having an orgasm? Why would they be afraid to have an orgasm? I don't know. That's a question maybe somebody can answer. Boy, why do ugly men give advice? You look nasty. Well, you know what they say? Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Pretty brown eyes. So hey, and you know what else they say? Pretty brown eyes. One woman's trash is the next woman's treasure. So you don't gotta be here. You know, you don't gotta be here. Take care of yourself. It's a control factor. They are the type of woman that always need to be in control, including their body. If you can make a woman not be in control of her body, some of those women would be after. Yeah, that's true, Jay. Freddie Brown, you're hurt. Maybe she might be hurt, but hey, it's all good. I'm not for everybody. Not trying to be, you know. Some will, some won't. That's because of their complex, something that started from the young. No, she was talking about me, Danny. I've met about at least 3 women that when he was about to orgasm ran away, and my crib curled up like a little baby. Eventually, I broke them into it, but it's the fact that they ran as soon as they. I mean, she left just to hate. Yeah, look, it's always gonna be people that's gonna. It's haters everywhere. You can't run, you can't hide. You know, you can't run, you can't hide. People are always gonna look, regardless of what you do in life. People are always gonna say some shit. So if you don't do shit, they're gonna say shit. If you do some shit, they're gonna still say shit. So regardless of what it goes, don't even worry about what people say. They're still gonna say shit regardless. They're still gonna talk shit. So I'm like, you might as well go all out. Fuck it. I'll give Pretty Brown some dick. Maybe that's what she needs. I'll make her feel better. Damn if you, damn. Yeah, damn if you do, damn if you don't, basically. That's what it is. You can't please everybody. You can't. if you try to please everybody, you're not gonna get anywhere. You're not gonna get anywhere. You know, you're not gonna get anywhere. It is what it is. You know, that's just what it is. That's a part of life. Please yourself. Sharp money. Yeah. Yeah, that's a part of life, man. Some people are just not gonna like you. That's cool. I've been around the same people for like 15, 20 years, bro. I've heard it all. I've been called everything. And I'm still here laughing at people. But I tell you what, you have a lot of people that leave comments, and I'll be like, yo, why don't you start your own channel? Let's see how well you do. Let's see what you have to say. Let's see what you have to say. Let's see what type of advice you're gonna give. What type of ideas, strategies. Let's see how well it goes for you. I challenge anybody that leave any negative comments, like Pretty Brown Eyes left. I challenge anybody. Start your own channel. Do your own videos. And let's see how it goes. See, I've been doing this for a long time. So I already know what it is. Oh, man. There are a lot of women that would even fuck with you show up because of masculinity that, they bitch game ain't going to work. You can have everything she need, but wouldn't that? Yeah, that's true, Jay. Well, on her page, and she looked like she's 17, so she's just looking for argument. Yeah, she might be young and dumb girl. Yeah, she's 17. Give her another 20 years. She'll learn the hard way. Trust me. I've known a lot of women that when they're young, oh boy, they hot. Oh man. Everybody's getting them all attention. They think they got it going on. But when they start having a couple babies, or they get fat, overweight, and they got married by in the 30s and they ain't married yet, oh, their whole perspective changed. Then I'm like, oh no. Yeah. What happened to all that big talk? Big shot. What's up, big shot? Yeah. See, I say all that to say this. See, they say women mature faster than guys, which they do. But we catch up. We catch up. That's my point. Saying all that. So the women, they'll have a good start every time. They'll hit that wall. I'll be like, yeah. And you might be in the gym. Yeah. Yeah. And her stomach is out here. Oh, shit. Get out of here. I'll start making videos one day people need help. Really nice out here. Yeah, I hear you, man. Man, what the fuck? Let's see. The belly bigger than the asses. Exactly. It seems like men maturity is a never-ending process. Yeah, we have to keep working on ourselves, Gary. It's a never-ending process. You're absolutely right. And like this is just in general though. This ain't just a man or a woman thing. Either you're growing or you're dying. If you're stagnant, or complacent, you're dying. Either you're moving forward or you're going backwards. There's no such thing as, hey, I graduated, now I'm done. Okay, you can do that shit all you want, but something's gonna happen. Either you're growing or you're dying. People are either pushing you forward or holding you back. That's why I always say you're only as strong as the people that you have around you. That's word. I was telling the guy at work that men be boosting their women's options up, setting them up for failure. How do men do that, Danny? How do they set women up for failure? Why most women don't want to end sharp? It seems like the man wake up the woman at the end of the day. Yeah. I've done that many times, bravo. I mean, you have to understand, most women, just most people in general, are not coming from a good place. So you're gonna have to build them up. Most people don't have people around them that's positive, forward-thinking people. They have people that call them names. Oh, you're ugly, you're fat. You know, all kind of bullshit names that they have. Man, it's looking like it's about to pour down outside. So they're not coming. Most people you meet aren't coming from a good place. So you're gonna have to boost them up, pump them up like little Johnny. Serious Our podcast. They seem to date thugs a lot. I'm literally about to go dental school. You would think my inbox would be full. Well, see, that's the mistake that you make. Serious Our podcast. You think just because you're getting your career together, you're on your career path, you think that's supposed to impress women, your job title, or your direction, or your education. Nobody cares about that shit. Women don't care about that shit as much as you think. It might sound good that you're a lawyer, a doctor, accountant, a banker. It might sound good in theory. But behind the scenes, they're doing something else. Don't be the reason why women like quote thugs with it, I don't like using that word thug because it's been taken out of context. Reason why they talk to the bad boys, whatever you want to call them, is because the bad boys know what to say. The bad boys make them feel a certain type of way about themselves. The bad boys make the women feel like they're alive, like it's a new beginning. It's an adventure. That's how the bad boys know what to say to get their panties wet. I said it. That's why they like the bad. That's why they like the thugs. But you, on the other hand, you think just because you're going to dental school that women should be head over heels for you. That's the mistake that a lot of guys make. And it doesn't work out that way in most cases. Yeah, she'll finesse the relationship if she get with you. But she ain't, you won't get the lazy suck that a lot of guys get. The lazy sex, she just laying there. You don't want that. You're better than that. You shouldn't accept that. Yeah, a lot of guys make that mistake. I did it too when I was younger because I just didn't know nobody. The thug probably more masculine than you. Yeah, most of them are more masculine. Then a lot of guys are perpetrating being a thug too, bravo. They're perpetrating. being a thug. That happens a lot too. Yeah, I work in a bank and women seem impressed. And I can tell it's not enough for some of them. No, I'm no good with women. I hook up a lot. I'm just getting tired of it. Oh shit. You getting tired of hooking up? Serious Hour podcast? You getting tired of hooking up or what? Or you getting tired of women, period? They are also available while you are at work. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Man, it's looking like it's about to pour down rain out there. Damn. Shit. Oh well. Turn off the lights. Let it get closer. Everybody, yo, check out my Patreon. And I forgot. Check out my Patreon and follow me on Instagram too. I forgot about that. Follow me on Instagram. Instagram. And blessing coming down. Oh, is that what you call the rain? The blessings? If you want to call it that, okay. Yes, that's one good way of looking at it. You know? But one thing about living in this society, I don't even have Insta. You don't have Instagram? Well, it's all good, Danny. You know. One thing about living in this society, in any society really, any place I've been, if you don't know, you don't know. And no one is going to go out of their way to tell you very much of anything, either. When you're out and about, going to the bank, you're going to work, going to the restaurant, you're going to church, wherever you go, most people are not going to bother to tell you anything. They'll see you walking in the fire. Walking into the fire. It won't say shit. $1 a month ain't bad when it comes to what, Danny? They'll see you walking in the fire and won't say shit. That's how it is in this society. That's how it is in almost any society. You know? Your Patreon, give whatever you want to give, Danny. It's all good. It's all good, man. Other YouTuber charge more. Yeah, everyone got their own price. You know, I have my prices, and it's gonna be different from everybody else, of course. Just check it out, man. It's on you. I'm about to get. All right, peace out, Bravo. I'm about to get out of here too. But hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share this video with anybody that you think would like it. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.